independent of what he's saying, which I think is valid
Yeah.
and interesting, and it has to do with a respect for the profession of software testing.
Yeah.
He's from Microsoft.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
Like, according to internet logic, that means that his appraisal of the show is not correct.
Well, I mean, we can make up a character and put it in a strip.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, I mean, what he's saying is completely valid. I'm just saying that according to that logic,
He's biased.
he's biased.
He's biased.
There's no ed.
Really?
Well, and so the forum thing, biased. If someone is biased, that's like the ironic way of making fun of a forum person.
Oh.
You remove the suffix.
It's like te.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's originally from IGN. I think one of their editors was bias.
Oh.
But the best part is it's sort of like they embody bias. It isn't just like they're biased. It's like they are biased.
They're the god of bias.
Exactly. I haven't seen any of the video. I mean, should we watch some of the...
Is there footage?
Yeah, I think they introduced the characters.
Well, we should watch it then, yeah. Look at what you've done already.
You're a sodomist. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen that video? Oh man, real quick. This won't take long.
Are you familiar with Michael Savage? He's a radical radio personality. He had a TV show for like, I think, a couple hours before he lost the right to have a TV show because of what he said.
The television that we see is so sanitized. It's sanitized to not include exchanges like the one that occurred on his show. The call that got Michael Savage fired.
There we go.
Half hour into the flight, I need to suggest that Don and Mike take your... because your teeth are real bad.
All right. So you're one of those sodomites.
Yeah.
Are you a sodomite?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're one of the sodomites. You should only get AIDS and die, you pig. How's that? Why don't you see if you can sue me?
The
cameraman in the background is the best.
He said, oh, you're one of the sodomites. You should only get AIDS and die, you pig. How's that? Why don't you see...
If we ever tell someone to get AIDS and die,
You pig.
you're free to say, oh!
We've got audition videos. And this is one of the things that bothered him. The idea that, like, actual product managers and producers, like, they don't give a shit about testers.
Yeah.
Like, that is so far below their pay grade.
Yeah.
Like, the Q&A lead, yeah, maybe he talks to them.
Yeah.
But, you know, David Jaffe doesn't fucking hang out with those dudes. No, it doesn't happen that way. All right, let's hear about Big D.
My name is Daryl Shelton. I'm from Montclair, New Jersey. On a scale from 1 to 10 as a video game player, as a gamer hardcore in the mix, I'd probably put myself at a 10. Because a 10 gamer can play anything and whoop anyone's ass in it. That's all I'm saying.
So, I mean, to me, the joke here is that testing is horrible. Like,
Oh, it's the worst.
yeah, but they're vying to win the job.
That's not a
Like,
prize.
Yeah.
It's like those things where it's like the prize is to have your comic published by DC. Yeah, that's actually not that great.
We sort of cut to the chase and show the winner in their actual job.
Oh,
Like, what their job is
yeah.
entail.
You've won. Because I mean, for me, the horror story is when he told me that fucking crap, like that his job testing at Microsoft
Yeah.
was to open and close the DVD tray
Oh, yeah.
all day. They can't get some fucking Lego Mindstorms in there.
Yeah.
Fucking boop, boop, boop. You can't make it go boop, boop.
Yeah.
They have to hire a human being to fucking do that all day?
Yeah, that's testing.
This is what I'm saying. Like, that's testing. And I'm not saying that there are worse jobs, certainly.
The idea is that you get to play a game, but you play a broken
You play
game.
broken-ass games.
You play a broken game, and every time it breaks, which it will a lot, you have to write a whole story about how it broke.
You have to write a report.
Yeah.
You have all the cases that you need to test for.
What if someone takes the memory card out while it's saving, or while you're loading the third level? And no, that's...
It's like you're the person. It's like every time you play a game, it's like, motherfucker, do not remove the memory card. Well, you're the person who has to remove the memory card.
Yeah.
The game tells you not to. It's wrong.
Yeah. I think that's good. I think that
That's it. So
we
you
cut
say
to the chase and show the winner.
awards ceremony, maybe even
Yeah.
2 panels or something like that.
Yeah.
And then
Them in a hole.
just in a dark hole.
Yeah.
A dark ass hole.
And what their job is could be really funny.
You can visually show how bad that is. I mean, they're cramped in there.
Yeah.
It's like 30 motherfuckers in these tiny rooms, all opening and closing the DVD drive. It's like a cult or something. Like they're engaged in some kind of OCD ritual.
I think a line about
About
what their job is
about
that
what
day.
the task is.
Yeah. Just some mindless bullshit.
Can do.
I think one panel where we show the winner and then
You could do like the first panel where it's like that sort of moment. This is like the reality TV show moment, right?
Yeah.
Where everybody's there. They're like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
who's gonna win?
Who's gonna win? And then it's like,
Yeah.
and then it's like, because it will make the last one even lower.
Right.
If we have an
The
arc
yeah.
that goes up and then goes down.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like I want to respect them by watching all their audition videos, but there's too many.
I'm sure they're all nice people.
Oh, I don't doubt it. They were led to believe some things about that profession that
Aren't
that
true.
may not be true.
Yeah. We could ask Jeff if he has any horror stories for that last panel, like what someone might have to test.
Should we get him in here?
We go ask him.
Yeah, I'll get him.
All right, what do you need?
Come in here.
I'm not wearing my hat, so I feel very naked.
I
You
can't
never
imagine-
ask me in here unless it's something vulgar that you need to judge how vulgar it is.
No. Have you seen that Sony show where everyone buys to be a tester?
I was aware of it yesterday because Pork Fry posted something
Yeah.
and a link to it, and it went, what the hell is this? Your first couple months are probably great, depending on what game you're on.
Oh, that's true.
Sure.
It's the burnout factor. That is the problem.
Okay, so they just change these people out like light bulbs, right?
Yeah, you end up on... I was on a Game Boy game for 9 months. This is original Game Boy. Dot matrix screen,
Yeah.
9 months.
What game?
It was the Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball 4.
You had to play
Can you
for
imagine
9
9 months? Can you imagine this?
What did you have to do?
I ended up drawing a lot of borders on the Super Game Boy art thing.
He's not giving us what we want.
No.
No. So what we're looking for is a horror story. Something horrible that, like, Clinton had to open DVD trays.
So Susie was on Pokemon Snap, which is basically all you do is sit there. There's no action.
Oh, you
you don't
take
move the
photos.
character,
I
and you
remember that
take
game.
photos. She was on that for several months.
Taking pictures of Pokemon.
All she did was take pictures of Pokemon. She couldn't move the character, couldn't interact. All she did was have to aim the camera and take pictures. It's when you are stuck on projects like that
For months.
For months,
I
where
want-
you question.
We have to accentuate this. I'm not saying in the strip. I mean just as human beings. A month is a long time.
Oh, and we're not talking. We're
6
talking.
months is half
We're
a
talking
year.
80 to 100-hour weeks.
Taking pictures?
Oh no.
Yeah, we're talking overtime weeks. We're not talking normal 8 to 5. We're talking these
But
are
what was she looking for? Like, would sometimes the picture wouldn't work?
Pokemon in inappropriate positions.
Could you take a picture, like, of the Pokemon?
Yeah,
Pokemon's
like you were
asshole.
meeting.
Did she ever find anything?
I don't know. But then they had to test the little printer sticker kiosks. They
Right.
put one up in the...
Pokemon in compromising positions.
GoldenEye is the only game where I can remember playing where I didn't get burned
Crazy.
out. And just crazy. Just, you start doing crazy, stupid stuff.
Like eating other employees, you have to be present. It's not like a physical act. Like you have to attempt to be mentally present
Yes,
throughout these 100-hour
it
weeks.
breaks.
it breaks.
And then you have to be like, oh, what did I do?
What did I do? So you got to go back and figure out exactly what steps you took to do it, and then you have to articulate it in such a way that someone else can do it. And then what really sucks is that when you get a new version back, you got to go back and redo all your bugs to see if they actually got fixed or not. When you first become a tester, you're really passionate about it. You're like, we're gonna make this game better, and and they can't ride this off. This will destroy the integrity of the game. And by the time you're done, they're like, it locks up when you press start. Okay. You just don't care anymore. You have no emotional investment in the game at that point.
Because you've been playing Ken Griffey baseball for 9 months.
Yes. Yes, that was horrible.
Now, were you angry at Ken Griffey?
No, I did. The game was not generating statistics, and that's a big part of sports. correctly, and we kept asking them.
Yes, I'll bet it
So
is.
I ended up doing a lot of math. This is how. So not only was I playing a game I was sitting and doing formulas for people's batting averages and ERA to make
see
sure
if the stats
the
were
stats
making.
were calculating correctly.
Oh my god.
And so you play a game of 162 games. That's how many games are in a season. You play 160 games. Let's say you find a bug in the 162nd game. When you get a new build, you have to do it again. You don't mind never seeing the sun? Then testing's a great job for you. You'll
that
actually
doesn't sound like a fucking game show. That doesn't sound like
No.
you should win this.
It's an entryway. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't happen for most. I'm one of the lucky few.
Yeah, I mean, how many of those testers that you worked with ended up going on to producing?
Right, and how many of them were eaten by other testers?
Okay. I think we got what we need.
All right.
I give you guys sufficient resources
Yeah.
to
Thanks, Jen.
craft genius.
Well, let's not go too crazy.
Oh, yeah,
We're trying to shit on a JPEG
I think
here.
some kids game for the PSP or something.
Ugh. If you could limit the focus to just the fucking rad shit like God of War.
But even then, like you said, God of War for 9 months, playing it over and over and over and over and over again from the beginning.
It's the 100-hour week, I think that.
Yeah, that's a lot of hours.
Right, and the winner.
And we got to pick somebody.
Then who do we like? How does she get her? Did they turn that picture?
Maybe she has like scoliosis.
Oh, so that would be
kind of being rude.
So, okay, that's me being rude. If we watch the video and she's like this, that'll explain
She
it.
has a spinal condition. Goof seems like a cool guy.
Yeah, nauseous.
What about Anthony? Let's watch his real quick.
Is Kiko downloading AutoCAD?
Must be for the 5th time today. He just downloads it, deletes it, downloads it, deletes it.
Competition, if you're at a
I want to know you.
God damn it, Kiko.
Let me know you.
I'll
I want to commune with you.
compete.
I say we do Anthony. I like him.
He's got verve.
And I say we give him some shitty game for his test. Like Bratz.
Mall something.
Yeah, actually, here, I'm gonna go to EB and
So,
look at what kind of stuff they got coming out.
do we want to make up a Bratz game?
I'm just trying to get an idea what sorts of games are out there real quick. Dora the Explorer, Dora Saves the Mermaids.
Is that a real game?
It is, and Go Diego Go Safari Rescue.
Yeah, Dora I think is more shameful.
Alright, you're gonna be on Dora for the next 9 months. We need you to play it start to finish.
Full clear, all trophies.
It's pretty raw right now, so every time it breaks, and it will break, we need you to start over.
You need to write a 5-page report. You start testing on Monday. Fuck yes!
I'm going, fuck yeah.
100-hour weeks. Is there like a slot that they push food in?
Probably, there
You know what I'm
must be, yeah.
saying? Like,
For the next 9 months, you'll be working 100-hour weeks testing Dora the Explorer for the PS2. Every time it breaks, and it will break, you need to write a 5-page report
and start over.
and start over. Congratulations.
We will occasionally push a hamburger through this slot.
Maybe it's more mechanical than that. Maybe it's like every 8 hours we'll push a nutrient bar.
No, every 8 hours, your cuticle will be flooded with the nutrient sludge. Nutrient-rich sludge. Is there like a lunch break or?
Do I get a lunch break?
Every 8 hours, that's what it needed.
Yeah.
Every 8 hours, your cubicle will be flooded with a nutrient-rich sludge. Yes.
Okay.
Are you good?
That's funny.
Okay. Victory.
Hot stuff. I'm already hungry. Maybe I should eat some fruit.
Yeah, we have fruit. We got to be careful
About what?
about getting, overloaded with carbs.
Oh, for the game tonight? I'm nervous. Are you nervous?
Incredibly.